after Matt's kind of telling about what he had, it made me really nervous. I started really thinking about like the disease and how it works and making myself all paranoid. But I also realized that before I started the JaYoe World Tour, I got a typhoid injection. I think it was within 2 years, so I should be okay, even if I did come into contact with it. But I did tell the rest of the team that I can't share water or food that way. They can give it to me if they want, but I can't be giving my water away, at least for a couple of weeks, till we're in the clear. Every time we leave a location, I have to repack everything in a duffel bag and send it on. Tomorrow should be kind of a warm day with not a lot of chance of rain. Actually, 0 chance, they say. So I might be able to pack pretty light. And it's a short walk, to be honest, from here to the next spot. Feeling a little bit down today. Not sure why. Maybe it was the possibility of having some sort of stupid chance thing take me off this adventure. It could also be the fact that earlier in the just about an hour ago, I was at a bar. They show movies here of documentaries of Edmund Hillary and his trek up of Everest for the first time, and they show Into Thin Air and all these other movies, but I'd never seen that documentary of Hillary's ascent. Pretty amazing what they did back then. You got to give it to them that they're really pressing the limits. Today we have a lot more assistance in technology. Back then, you know, especially the first time, that they're mapping out the mountain. You know, paths that they mapped out we might be, you know, close to, or, you know, kind of piggybacking. Dinner's in a few hours. After that, I gotta pack and then sleep and do it all again tomorrow. Okay, so we are leaving Namche Bazzar behind, headed to the next destination, which I'll show you shortly. It's going to be a downward path followed by a pretty steep incline. The steepest so far?
Yes.
Yeah. So that should be fun to watch. This hike is primarily through a valley so far, and man, some epic views of Everest. It's casting off this cloud over the peak. It must be blowing off that peak. Incredible. So right behind me, you can't see Everest, but it's concealed a little bit, but you can see where we're gonna have lunch probably, a place called Tengboche. And then down from that ridge is a place called Deboche, I guess. Either way, there's a windy path that goes up this ridge and then down after. Well, reached the top of Tengboche. Deboche, I think is how you pronounce it, will be coming up as I go down this valley, which is gorgeous. Kind of ominous. The crows crow. This is the monastery. It's pretty famous. I'll see if I can look some information up to tell you about it. But today was, so far, a lot of kickbacks, a lot of incline, and the payoff is pretty nice. Payoff isn't bad. Signs of last year's earthquake are everywhere, from cracked temples, fallen walls, to completely dilapidated buildings being held up haphazardly. I don't know what this was, but maybe it was a school or something. Sad. Especially considering how much hard work goes into building something so high. To have it come down, it's got to be a real shame. We're at the hotel. We just arrived after I left you. The weather was getting a little rainy, so I decided to put the camera away. So I'm back in the hotel. I have my duffel here. It's a little bit funny. I brought some really high-powered DEET for mosquitoes, and it's empty because it shot off its entire contents into the crotch of my day pants. So I am gonna be immune from getting mosquito bites on my crotch. That's a big relief. Everywhere else is fair game for those mosquitoes, but the twig and berries are off limits. I wonder what else was coated with mosquito repellent.